welcome to the Inspire series, Mr. Ian Williams.
Hi, Dale. Very good morning to you as well.
Thank you. It is so great to have you here. When I met you, what really struck me was that you've got a really high energy and that you're super smart. You've got a very fast brain and you're really switched on. But what I really came to know, which was to me even more interesting, was that you've got such a big heart for people that you actually, with the Falcons, that you were the president of the club, of a basketball club, when you weren't even a dad. And so putting all that time, effort and money into young kids and their development really touched a chord with me. And so I'm just so grateful to have you here.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no, it's been a pleasure. And look, my passion is basketball, so it was pretty easy to want to give back to the sport. So that was an easy thing to do.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And what would you say is the silver lining or just something beautiful that's happened to you because of the lockdown?
I think it's been a good time to actually rediscover or have a look at yourself. We just get so busy in day-to-day life, and because of this, we now have sort of stopped and been made to, just spend some time with yourself.
Same has happened to me, and sometimes some things I've seen I haven't really liked that much.
Well, I won't say we like everything we see, but I think it's just been a good opportunity to work on ourselves from a more of a, I guess, a spiritual sort of way.
Yeah, and look, and after I looked and found a lot of things I didn't like, well, then I realised I could change them. But also, then you do find things that you quite do like, and not just aspects of yourself that you quite like, but also possibilities of what you can do in the world.
Exactly. I think it's actually, even though we're stuck inside, it's going to sound really contradictory, but it's given us more freedom. I think because we've looked at our lives totally differently. I do apologise. I'm being attacked by some cockatoos now outside, but it's just given us a chance to actually expand our lives after this is finished.
Who has really inspired you in your life?
I think it's parents inspire you, but really to me, single parents. I just find what they do for obviously their family, but also the community. I just think they do such a great job. They get their kids involved in most cases in sports. They get them to and from school. They're still holding down jobs in most cases. I think they do just a great job. And I think if we all took a leaf out of their book on how hard they do and get through every single day, we'd have a hell of a lot to learn.
I didn't know that was going to happen. I'm a single mum.
I do know, but look, there's plenty of single parents out there that just every day they get up and make the world a better place.
Could you tell us about a time in your life when you've reinvented yourself?
I was playing basketball at the time, semi-professional basketball, I'll say, and I'd injured my back during the season, and I didn't stop playing. And the coach said to me, "You just keep playing, play through the season," and I did. And it just got worse and worse. And what happened was I'd had a bulge disc and didn't know I'd had the bulge disc. As you're young, you just sort of think, "Oh well, I'll fight through it, just get over it." I became prescription medicated to a state where I was taking somewhere between 16 tablets a day just to function, to get up in the morning, go to work, do my normal things. Through that time, I saw 23 different types of physicians, whether they were physios or doctors, surgeons, etc. And it just got to a stage where no one could help me. Point in my life where I just went, it's not going to get any better than this. This is going to be me now for the rest of my life. And then I met this a bit of an alternative therapist, and I won't say I'd normally go to one of those, but I swear by him now. And he just turned my life around, and it was just amazing to be able to go and visit a person who tablet free or medication free, got me back on my feet, got me back playing basketball. I play basketball again now, which is just fantastic. And I think that was probably the biggest turning point in my life, because I looked at it and went, you really need to be healthy and do the right things. So you only get one swing at it.
Does that kind of give you a bit of a different outlook on what can be overcome?
A lot of people look at the problem rather than the solution. And if they're looking at the problem, they'll stay in this. They'll remain in the problem. It was a very, very dark time. And when you meet this wonder guy who lives in the hills, and and all of a sudden he's going, "Well, mate, you're not taking another tablet. This is what we're going to do." and this is how we're going to do it. And he found the why. You're in this spot, and he found the why do you want to get out of it. Made me start thinking about why I wanted to get out of it, and off I went.
Beautiful. So it was all so that you could play basketball again.
It was probably so I could put my socks on without crying. It was that much pain, but it was more. It was. Look, it pretty much was. I wanted to get back to sport and wanted to get back to just a normal life. Couldn't lift my leg, dragged my leg around with me. That's what it was like at the time.
I think that is a really powerful message for right now.
You can always control your reaction. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to it.
Beautiful. Well, Mr. Ian Williams, have a great day.
Thanks, Dale. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thanks.